Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yeah, I'm glad we're here. This is
Mike.
exciting. Good to see you.
Hi, Jorge.
Jorge's here. We're doing Valley Spotlight at El Hefe in Girard on 422. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
This is awesome.
This is one of those places when there was a lot of hype around a lot of different elements of what it is that you experience when you walk in the door. The first thing is the art, right? When you see the building on 422, it's pretty shocking. But then the menu, Jorge, I love it. Like, we love it. We've been here many times, and I'm so excited to be able to show it off, especially to this one.
This is my first time. So you're from Mexico City.
Yeah.
Did you create this menu, or has your time there been different? I mean, does menus change in the last 20 years, and now it's kind of souped up and different, or what?
Well, I just picked some of the street food that I grew up with.
Oh, nice.
That's all, and I just wanted to bring it to the area and present it something different. Mexico, I would say Mexico is so large that it should be divided into 3 sections. So I'm just bringing the section right from the center. It's Mexico City.
You're right in the middle.
Yeah, right.
In Mexico City.
But also, my mom and dad were born in Oaxaca, raised and born in Oaxaca. So I was raised inside the house as a Oaxaca boy. But as soon as I step into the street, I have to act like a street boy from Mexico City. So it was a little bit of a challenge there.
How exciting.
Riding 2 horses with 1 rear end, right?
That's
right. What they say.
That's right.
He has not been to Oaxaca Taco yet because he's so busy.
That's okay.
You and your wife both, you also have the restaurant on the street, right?
Margaritas Grill.
Margaritas.
Yes.
So this is part 2 and an homage to what you grew up with. And as you're bringing out these dishes, Mike and I are like, and our team, falling in love as we see them come through. So
well, some of the stuff I've never seen before. At all, and I worked at a Mexican restaurant.
At a Mexican
and
restaurant.
I still have not seen. Why don't we just start with this in front of us here, because Lauren's been looking forward to this. Tell people what this is.
Okay, the ají tuna tostada. That was an idea that I steal from a Mexican chef in New York. He's the only Mexican chef that I ever won a Michelin star.
Oh wow!
And his restaurant is in Brooklyn. Highly recommend if you guys ever go there. So I told to him and I asked him if I could copycat his dish. He showed me. And we brought it to Girard.
This is so great. I was fighting Michael over who could sit closest to this dish, and so he just gave me my own plate. But you had mentioned to Fred, my husband, and
the tostadas.
The tostadas would be.
You mean the taquitos?
The taquitos.
Taquitos, sorry.
Yes, this is a tostada, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one of your favorites.
Well, yes. I tell the customers that if I die tomorrow, and I knew when I was going to die, that'll be the last meal I'd pick.
You would take taquitos.
I would take the taquitos just because I remember my mom making them, and it was 6 of us at home, 8 of us to cook for us at home, and I remember him having a tower of taquitos. And whenever you wanted to make them, you will have to fry them yourself. Whenever they made them, so she will fry them to order, which is what we do here. We fry them to order.
Wow.
How many could you eat in one sitting?
At least 12. If I really try, 18.
18 taquitos.
Yeah.
Fred's smiling. A tower of taquitos is exactly what he would want to.
That's awesome.
He'd want to live in the tower of taquitos, but
you can eat those with 2 bites.
That's true. That's
so
the ito
easy.
part. Makes it small. You want to do one more before we hit the first story?
We'll just take a little bit more time. We mentioned this sandwich that before we started. Torta.
Yeah, torta. That's called that one. That one is made with the bolillo. The bolillo bread, we bake it here ourselves.
Oh wow!
That is a staple from Mexico City. People make fun of us that Mexico City people is born in a bolillo because we put everything in bolillo. And that is a torta. Pretty much it's a milanesa. It's a sirloin steak pounded down, breaded, and then pan fried, and then we top it off with avocado, onions, tomato, and chipotle mayo.
Sign me up. The chicken wings, the mussels, we will get to all of this and the beautiful drinks, which you were encouraging me to use a straw, and so I did. So
just to stir it up.
Stir it up. These are fantastic. We'll get to the drinks first, but this past week was International Women's Day on Wednesday. So we thought we would sit down with a few lady chefs in the making, and as we all know, because we're working so closely with restaurants, and obviously your love for restaurants, we have to give a lot of credit to these ladies who are doing their very best to learn from the best. How about Sabina?
Congratulations, Sabina.
And Fred.
Those poor other boys. Probably still wiping away the tears.
I think they're okay, right? It's okay.
It's okay if a girl wins.
Yeah, they need to learn
The
how to
girls
lose.
all won.
That's right. Well, we've had a good time, Jorge.
This is an
Thank
incredible
you.
spread, and thank you to Steelite for enabling us to be able to come out here and show off these wonderful restaurants. Not only is Jorge a client here, but also at Margaritas, which is just down the street. So when I mentioned that, he was like, "Oh yeah, we know them.
Yeah.
We love them."
Speaking of margaritas, these are like, they're not your regular margarita,
No.
correct?
Delicious.
This one-
Margarita.
Okay, so can you talk us through a couple of them?
How about
they're
start with the one that I already had?
They're so different.
Hibiscus, the hibiscus flower. The hibiscus flower is a flower that grows in Oaxaca. When you go to my mom's hometown, it's endless fields, red, purple. So I grew up drinking agua frescas. My mom never put pop on the table, and or soda. So she always boiled the flower, get the citrus, get the flavor, the color of it, and then finish it with sugar. And then we'll drink that with our meal. So what I did with that, I grabbed the agua fresca and I made it into a margarita. So every margarita is measured. All the syrups are made in the house. So from the first one to the 10th one that you try is gonna taste the same. Today,
Wow.
tomorrow, and next week, and next month.
They're delicious.
And we have 3 different flavors. One, this grapefruit, and you take care of the fruit here too, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's,
We what
that's
we
the
do with the
pineapple
hibiscus flower after we boil it down, we candied it, and then we dehydrated it.
wow.
So that's edible fruit.
It's so great.
I love it.
I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Careful. No, just kidding.
I know, right?
So-
My 4 teeth. So good.
And upstairs will be that's open air.
Yeah, that's an open air.
So when the weather gets warm,
It will be open. We'll be having live music upstairs. We have a bar. It sits up to 22 people as well.
Okay.
And we can sit up to 75 people total.
it's fun. And I've been seeing live music, on Fridays?
We have live music every Friday. We're working on karaoke and DJ for Saturdays.
Okay.
And we have live music on Sundays for brunch. We serve brunch 10:30 to 2, but the music is 12 to 3.
Oh, nice.
We serve regular menu from 12 to 8.
Gotcha.
Which the regular menu, and I'm sure the brunch menu is just as cool and different and
Yes, it's completely different,
eclectic as
the
this
same.
one.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
All right. Who does the art?
The art's a friend of mine from Mexico City.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah, his name is, he goes by Remix Uno.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
if
need,
you
to
have
come up
time.
we need to come up with like an artist name for Mike.
Yes,
You know
because I
what?
love to draw.
Between now and when we come and see you at Margaritas, we're going to come up with an artist name for you, okay?
All right. That seems fair.
You know what is not like these drinks?
What?
Bartles and James.
Bartles and James, yes. Which came in a green bottle, but that's kind of the spoof on our retromercial.
And
So-
if you want to catch us, valleyspotlight.com. You follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're everywhere. Sometimes our hours and show times change just because of golf, but we're going to try to get that nailed down with our friends from the CW as soon as possible. So
Okay.
we appreciate you very, very much.
Appreciate you guys.
This
Thanks,
is
Jorge.
amazing stuff.
And thank you to the staff in the back.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your nephew and the gang. So, have a good Sunday, everybody.
Hello. So you'll remember to have plenty of Bartles and James premium wine coolers on hand for St. Patrick's Day. Ed has prepared a special St. Patrick's Day package, a green bottle. Our sales force has taken a great deal of time and trouble to be sure each and every outlet is fully stocked with these special green St. Patrick's Day bottles, so it would really be nice if you'd buy a 4-pack or 2. Please enjoy your St. Patrick's Day weekend with Bartles and James, and thank you once more for your support.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.